Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of our player rating predictions. Today we have got Atletico Madrid, so if you do want to see any more, let's see if we can smash 150 likes on a video. That'd be epic. Make sure you do that subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel. But starting off with the goalkeepers, it is Jan Oblak, giving him a 1 point upgrade to an 88 rate goalkeeper. 49 games and 20 clean sheets is a pretty good season for Oblak. I watched him play again, kind of established himself as one of the best goalkeepers in the world now, and definitely deserves to be up there in the 88 rating. We've then got Angel Moya, another goalkeeper from Atletico Madrid. 16 games, only 5 clean sheets. Didn't really get much opportunity to play. When you've got a keeper of Oblak's quality in front of you, it's difficult to get opportunities unless it's kind of whether he gets injured or in the cup, so I think I'm going to keep him as an 81. We've then got Diego Godin, currently an 88, upgraded him to an 89 rated centre-back. 50 games, 4 goals, 1 assist and 20 clean sheets. It was another really good season. I don't think it was as good as his previous season, Godin, but he still had a really good season, and still a season worth upgrading to an 89 rated centre-back. One of the best centre-backs in the world. We've then got Jose Jimenez, currently an 83, upgraded him to an 84. 30 games, 1 goal, 8 clean sheets. Wasn't an insane season, but I still think, obviously he did play alongside Godin. It was kind of between Jimenez and Savic kind of split, but I think Jimenez still deserves a 1 point upgrade. So he's actually got a really good card, so that'll be a really good card next year. We've then got the other player, Savic. You can see he did play more games, 53 games, 2 goals, 1 assist and 18 clean sheets. Again, I think he does deserve a 1 point upgrade. Atletico Madrid, as always, have a very good solid defence, and they don't have too many defenders, but the ones they do have are really reliable, and Savic was one of those players. But then moving on to Felipe Luis, currently an 85 rated left back. Upgraded him 2 points to an 87 because I think the best left back in the world is Marcelo. But I think now Felipe Luis I'd put alongside David Alaba as an 87, and then Marcelo as an 88. But I think Felipe Luis definitely does deserve to be an 87 now. You watched him play last year in the Champions League, in the league, and you see 22 clean sheets as well, 7 assists, 3 goals. He's definitely one of the best fullbacks in the world. Probably, as I said, only behind Marcelo, and definitely deserves to be up there as an 87. Then got Juan Fran, kept him as an 83 rated right back. Wasn't the best season for Juan Fran. You know, of all the Atletico Madrid defenders, I think you'd have to put Juan Fran nearer the lower of the pile. I think players like Felipe Luis and Godin and Savic did have much better seasons. Juan Fran wasn't the best season. I do think he was injured partway through the season as well, so obviously that's why his games aren't too high, but still had a good enough season to stay at the same rate. We've then got Vrsaljko, I think that's how you say his name, Croatian right back. 79 rated is his current rating. I've left him actually as a 79 rated. 27 games, 1 goal, 1 assist and 7 clean sheets. It was kind of one of those seasons again, playing a lot behind Juan Fran. You know, still did get some opportunities, but didn't really shine, didn't do enough for an upgrade, so I've kept him at the same rating. We've then got Lucas Hernandez, again, had a decent season, 22 games, 9 clean sheets. Obviously, when you've got, you know, Godin and Jimenez and Savic, you're not going to get too many opportunities in the team. But this guy's young, he will get opportunities in the future for Atletico Madrid, and I think he definitely, for his opportunities he did play pretty well, and he does deserve a 1 point upgrade. We've then got Nico Gaitan, the first downgrade, currently an 85 rated, downgraded him to an 84. Wasn't a good season for Gaitan for me, kind of one of those new players obviously coming in. Expected a lot more. You see 35 games, only 4 goals and 2 assists. Was a poor season for Gaitan. Potentially could go down to an 83, but I think an 84 is the right rating. Whereas on the other hand, we've got Carrasco, one of my favourite players to watch. Really do like watching Carrasco. I think he will be one of the best players in the world. When he does get a little bit older. Still only, I think, 23 years old, and he seems like he's been around for ages. Had a good season, 58 games, 18 goals and 4 assists. For me, did a good season. You know, I think he's definitely one of the best players for Atletico Madrid last year, and definitely deserves a 1 point upgrade. We've then got Koke. You see him played a mammoth 60 games, 5 goals and 9 assists. I think he had a decent season, Koke, but I think he should stay at the same rating. Wasn't like an outstanding season for Koke, but I think he definitely deserves to stay at the same rating. We then do have Gabi, 50 games, no goals and 1 assist. Doesn't sound like a good season, but you know, when it comes to someone like Gabi, you know, kind of plays more as a defensive midfielder. I don't think he actually plays as a defensive midfielder, but you know, kind of is more of a defensive minded midfielder, and did do a good job for Atletico Madrid last year. Watched a lot of his games last year, and he was kind of integral to the way their team played, and I think he deserves a 1 point upgrade. We then got another downgrade. It is Thiago. You see 15 games, 1 goal and 1 assist. You know how I feel when players don't really get too much opportunity to play. You know, typically they're not doing enough maybe in training to kind of impress the manager and give them an opportunity. So I think Thiago does deserve a downgrade. Much like Fernandez, you can see he did only play 5 games, no goals, no assists. You know, came in obviously, I think it was from Celta Vigo he came in from, 81 rated at the minute. You know, didn't really impact in the team, only got to play 5 games and definitely deserves a 1 point downgrade. We then got Saul Niguez, really good player to watch, really like watching Saul. Obviously played I think it was the under 21 Euros when they did win, and he, in my opinion, was the player of the tournament. And you can see 52 games, 9 goals and 3 assists is a good season for Saul. I think he's only 20 years old as well, but for me definitely deserves a 2-point upgrade and has a very nice card. We've then got Sergi, Italian right winger. You can see he only played 1 game and it was only for 14 minutes, and that was all he got to play last year, so it really does seem like Sergi is not getting any opportunities at Atletico Madrid, and deserves really a 2-point downgrade just because of the fact that he didn't play at all. Can't really stay at the same rating if you don't play any games. We then got Thomas Partey, CDM for Atletico Madrid, 22 games, 1 goal and 2 assists. I think like 20 of those games he came on as a substitute, pretty much came on as a sub all the time. And when you come on as a sub, you know, kind of you're playing, but you're not really getting much opportunity to kind of improve. So I'm going to keep him at the same rating. We're then moving on to Antoine Griezmann. This was probably the hardest potential upgrade I've had to do so far, because he is a very good striker. You can see 59 games, 28 goals and 10 assists for me. When you compare to some of the other strikers, you know, my list of strikers, I've got Luis Suarez at 92, Lewandowski at 92, Higuain at 90, Aguero at 89, Aubameyang at 89 and Cavani at 89. They all really deserve their upgrades. You know, they had nearly goal to game ratio season. Like Cavani played 54 games, got 51 goals. You know, Aubameyang played like 44 games, got 39 goals. They deserve their upgrades. I don't think Griezmann, when you look at his, you know, it was what, not even a goal every 2 games actually. I don't think he really deserves an upgrade, so I think he should stay as an 88. And then got Kevin Gamero, obviously moving from, I think it was Sevilla. Did he move from? I'm pretty sure it was Sevilla. 83 rated striker. You see 48 games, 18 goals and 6 assists. Not a bad season, but I don't think it is enough for an upgrade. You know, he did miss a lot of chances, Gamero. He missed some of the worst chances I've seen last year, Gamero. He could have had way more goals than that. His finishing wasn't quite up to standard, and what we saw at Sevilla, so I think he should stay as an 83. Fernando Torres, currently an 81 rated striker. I've downgraded him to an 80, 44 games, 10 goals and 6 assists. Torres surprisingly does get quite a lot of opportunity for Atletico Madrid. He does start a lot of games, you know, and just didn't really grasp it. You know, just kind of hasn't been the same player since his Liverpool days. At Chelsea he was poor, he's gone back to Atletico Madrid and hasn't really done too well, so I'm not sure what's next for Torres, but for me it's a downgrade. We've then got Angel Correa, currently a 79, downgraded him to a 78, 48 games, 8 goals and 6 assists. You know, that many games to only get 8 goals and 6 assists playing at striker, especially when you're playing with someone like Griezmann, you know, and Carrasco and Koke. If you're still not able to score many goals, it's difficult to stay at the same rate, and you should be scoring more goals when you've got that sort of quality around you. So a downgrade for Correa. And then finishing up with a transfer that could possibly happen, Diego Costa. If it does happen, which it looks like it's going to, I'll put it down as a 100% chance. Obviously it's been pictured in an Atletico Madrid shirt. 48 games, 27 goals and 7 assists. Had a really good season for Chelsea, obviously then winning the league, him being a big part of that. Moving to Atletico Madrid, he'd have a really good card. You see 87 rated striker. He's got decent shooting, his physical and dribbling is nice as well, so he'd be a really good player for La Liga next year. But that is it for my Atletico Madrid player ratings. So if you want to see more, let me know what other clubs. I think we're going to be doing Everton probably next. We're going to be doing Napoli and Roma, I believe, are the other ones we're going to be doing. But let me know if there's any other clubs other than that you want me to do, you know, some big clubs that I've maybe missed out. Make sure you smash a like on a video if you hit that 150 like target, that'd be amazing. Make sure to subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel. That's all for today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.